about how your kids aren't really yours, they're just these people that you try to keep an eye on, and hope you'll all grow up someday to like each other and still be in one piece. What I mean is everything you ever get is really just a loan. Does that make sense? Sure, I said. Like library books. Sooner or later, they all gotta go back and do their night drop. Exactly. So what's the point worrying yourself sick about it? You just as well enjoy it while you got 'em. I guess you could say we're family, I said. I watched Turtle climb over the armrests onto the last bench by the front door, which stood wide open to the street. She turned around and looked at for me, and started making her way back. There was silence on the other end of the line. Luann, you still there? I asked. I can't stand the suspense, Taylor. Do you still have her? Have who? Turtles, for heaven's sakes. Oh, sure, she's my legal daughter now. What? Luann shrieked. You're kidding. Nope, it's done, for all practical purposes. There's still some rigmarole in the court for getting the birth certificate. That takes about 6 months. But that's not too bad. It takes longer than that to make a kid from scratch, is how I look at it. I can't believe it. You found her mother? Or aunt? Or whatever it was? Look down the hall. I can't really talk here. We'll be home in 2 days at the outside, and I'll tell you everything then, okay? It's going to take all night and a lot of junk food. Do you know what? I missed your salsa. The medium, though, not the firecracker style. Luann's breath came out like a slow leak in a tire. Taylor, I was scared to death you'd come back without her. We had cleared Oklahoma City, and we were out on the plain before sundown. It felt like old times heading into the low western horizon. I let Turtle see the adoption certificate, and she looked at it for a very long time, considering that there were no pictures on it. That means you're my kid, I explained, and I'm your mother, and nobody can say that isn't so. I'll keep that paper for you till you're older, but it's yours, so you can always know who you are. She bobbed her head up and down like a hen, with her eyes fixed on something out the window that only she could see. You know where we're going now? We're going home. She swung her heels against the seat. Home, 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 she sang. The poor kid had spent so much of her life in a car she probably felt more at home on the highway than anywhere else. Do you remember home? I asked her. That house where you lived with Luann and Dwayne Ray? We'll be there before you know. But it didn't seem to matter to Turtle. She was happy where she was. The sky went from dust color to gray, and then cool black sparkled with the stars. And she was still wide awake. She watched the dark highway and entertained me with their vegetable soup song. Except that now there were people mixed in with the beans and the potatoes. Dwayne Ray, Maddie, Esperanza, Luann, and all the rest. And me. I was the main ingredient. That is the end of the bean trees. Hope you all like it. This will be my last audible for quite some time. I'll take a hiatus.